So I think that is good. We've got the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What did I just say? I think you guys are thinking about your coin, working on your coin, trying to get to the next bag. So Aquarius, Spirit, what messages do we have for Aquarius? What's going on with the Aquarius? Just saw the 8 of Wands about twice. Could be waiting to hear something, hear about an offer. Page of Wands. Okay. Yeah. I think you're waiting to hear about an offer, possibly a job offer. Spirit, what messages do we have for Aquarius? Judgment. Like I said, waiting for something. Something is clearing out. You either made a decision on a job offer, or something's happening in the background to come towards you. It's worked out in your favor. That's what I'm hearing. Got the Knight of Cups with the 9 of Swords. What messages do we have for Aquarius Spirit? Thank you. The Fool. The Fool, another major arcana here with the Judgment, along with the World at the bottom. Nice. Nice. What you doing, Aquarius? What y'all doing? Okay, there's a little bit of worry, but nothing too detrimental. Like I said, I think you guys are focusing in on something, possibly a job offer that's coming in, or that you have your eyes set on. And you've been waiting a really long time for you to be in this energy here, but you've definitely got new beginnings coming your way. Okay. Where it's like you're taking a leap of faith to you're putting yourself in a more positive headspace to welcome this in, this completion here, okay, with this world. This offer will change your world, is what I'm hearing, okay? So far, you've kind of been on this journey of really like powering through to get to this point in your life, and you've had to do it alone. But it's like you finally see a place where you can build, where you can start building, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Could be in reference to a house. Maybe you're waiting on an approval on a loan for a home, possibly. And this Knight of Cups is possibly going to either be the loan officer, could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but the offer is coming. Like I said, it's either for a home loan, an offer for a home loan that you've been waiting on, and you're kind of worrying about, if you'll get approved, for enough to get a home. Now, try not to get too hung up on it. What's done is done. The application's already in. So it's no turning back. But there's so many options if you want a home. Okay, I don't know how much you want to spend, but you don't necessarily have to spend all of that. You can do a renovation. You can flip a house, like those HUD homes and stuff like that. You can always flip it and turn it into what you want and stay within your budget. It's okay if you don't get, because I'm feeling like this is going to be like your first home. You don't have to put so much pressure on yourself. Not saying you can't have what you want. We should all be able to get what we want. But if it's not in the cards, don't focus so much on, I need this much because that's the type of house that I want. You have to be flexible, okay? Because that may not be the case. That may not happen for you. You may not get your dream home unless you're going to build from the ground up. But if you've done everything, that you have to do financially in the background, like clearing out your debts and things of that nature, then you should be fine and have no worries because you've got new beginnings here. So I don't foresee there being any type of problem. It's going to be enough for you to be comfortable, okay? And be proud of yourself. Everyone should be proud when, they're purchasing their first home. That is what you should be more focused on instead of the financial aspect of it, okay? Because that's what's giving you anxiety. Revel in the moment of this being your first home purchase, okay? Spirit, why is the Page of Wands here? Why is the Page of Wands here for Aquarius? Justice. You're going to be fine. The decision is going to come in with Judgment following right behind, number 11. So this is you setting out on your journey where you've, like I've said, you've done all your hard work. You've done what you needed to do. You followed all the steps to get to this point. Don't look back now. Don't think of the negatives. Just think of and be proud of where you are now in this process. Okay? Don't worry about how much your mortgage is. Don't worry about all that right now. You haven't even got the house yet. You haven't even looked at any houses yet. You are just starting the actual process of applying for a loan for your first home. So get that done first, and then you worry about everything else. See what that breaks down to, okay? But you've done everything that you were supposed to do. It's going to be approved, but don't worry about how much. You're getting too far ahead of yourself before it's even time to think about that. Okay? Spirit, why is Judgment here? And I mean, I can understand if you're doing this by yourself and you want to make sure you're able to afford it. That makes logical sense. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. You're going to be celebrating here. Okay? You're going to be celebrating because the house is, you're one step closer to your house. And you have a support system around you that is rooting for you to get this house. You don't know what your loan officer could be doing, in the background to kind of, work some things out. So you never know. And it could be, it's a very lucrative time because of COVID. Shockingly, people are looking to buy homes at this time. So the possibilities of being approved, it could be like 50-50 because, they want to make sure you have, steady employment and things of that nature. You're good. You've got all that. You've gotten the history, work history, where they know you have steady income coming in, where you've kind of shown them maybe how your salary has increased over the years to where you can afford this type of, mortgage. So yeah, you've done everything. You've had friends or family kind of help you and support you as you're making this decision by, giving you advice and maybe steering you in the right direction. Maybe someone gave you the contact information for this particular bank or loan officer, so you can put the application in. You're good. You're good, and you're going to get it. Okay, let's see. You're gonna get this house. On top of that, okay, we've got I wasn't ready to clarify the Knight of Cups, so we kind of put this in between here. In the midst of it, it looks like there's, some type of relationship going on here, because there's the King of Pentacles, the Princess of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay, so maybe some of you aren't doing this alone. Maybe you are, in a relationship possibly, and getting this house together. King of Pentacles and Princess of Wands. I don't know, maybe your significant other's family has actually invested in you guys and maybe gave you a gift. Possibly helping with the down payment of the house. There's something strongly about a house. Someone's buying a house. Either someone by themselves or with their spouse. Spirit, why is the Knight of Cups here? For Aquarius. Four of Wands. There's union here. Union, a solid foundation. You could be a newly-wed couple. Purchasing your first home together. There's a strong emphasis on home. But one of you, either you or your person, is just really stressed out about the finances, having to move, how you're going to move. It's possibly because it could be happening fairly quickly. Like within the next few months or so. Like things are changing very quickly. Spirit, why is the 9 of Swords here? For Aquarius. Why is the 9 of Swords here for Aquarius? All right, we have the Emperor and the 4 of Swords. Okay, so again, kind of like really thinking. I think now your mind is calming down from the 9 of Swords energy to the 4 of Swords, where you start that positive thinking. Okay, in what is meant to be will be. Okay, getting control of your emotions. Okay, because this Emperor energy is someone who's in control of their emotions. So I think, after you probably talk to, your friends, I think your spouse is going to come and say, don't worry, it's going to be fine. Or, there might be like a small setback. Like nothing major, but like you might have to like clean up something. Like the loan officer might tell you have to pay off this debt before we can do the approval. They're saying that's the only thing that's stopping it. So all you got to do is just knock that out and you're golden for some of you. For others of you, I don't feel like it's going to be a major problem because again, it's new beginnings for the both of you. So for some of you, this is a couple. For others of you, if you're not in a relationship, but you're going on this journey of buying your first home, or maybe a business. For some of you, I'm hearing like a small business. It's going to work out, and you're somehow, talking to your friends and family for advice to help you is going to get you closer to your goal with this new beginning. You're ready for this new beginning to head into the world, and it'll be in completion where you have everything that you want. You've got love, you've got your finances, in order. It took you a long time to get here, but you're here, and that's what matters. Okay, Spirit said that's all that matters. Let that worry go, and just start thinking more positively so you can manifest it to come in time. Okay, Spirit, why is the Fool here for Aquarius. Why is the Fool here, Spirit, for Aquarius? Spirit, come on now. I'm going to shuffle these last little few here because now Spirit don't want to talk. I'm trying to get back at me by messing up these cards. All right, Spirit, come on. Why is the Fool here for Aquarius? Aquarius, Spirit, why is the Fool here for Aquarius? Those two. I'm making sure nothing flipped. All right, we've got the Eight of Hearts at the bottom of the deck. And we have the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords again. The Nine of Swords in this deck is a little bit different from the regular Rider's Waite, but clarifying the Fool here, okay? So with the Five of Pentacles, you know, like I said, you've had some struggles. Both of you have, okay, with this Five of Pentacles here. But you're ready, like I said, for that new beginning. You've been through enough. You've been through enough, okay? This has been a really, really rough journey. But you did it. You did it for your new beginning. You did it for your family. You did it for your relationship. You guys are like in the next phase of your relationship. I don't know, you could be dealing with a Gemini here. I feel like because with Gemini's reading, they were building on a relationship. So, but doesn't have to be a Gemini. You could just have Gemini in your chart possibly. There's water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have some earth energy here. But yeah, it's gonna work out. This is, you guys have been able to weather the storm and to get to this point. Okay, is what I'm seeing. And you've got a lot of support, Aquarius, but it's definitely about a union. Like I said, you guys are just financial bumps in the road, but nothing that can't be cleaned up. It's nothing that's going to be really drastic. Okay. getting ready to pull your elemental card on what your overall energy is, and it's silence. Snow. Probably been snowing a lot where you are. It still winter. The bottom of the deck is magic, alchemy. Okay. So you've manifested this possibility. Like I said, you've worked hard and put in the work, with a little bit of assistance. And right now is just a time to be silent, be patient, don't try to rush this process, because you'll get there in due time. Okay, like I said, I feel like this is strongly like first time homeowners type of situation, and you could be running into some bumps in the road as far as, like I said, finances a little bit, or just a little bit scared of getting on this new journey, just a little fearful of how everything's going to turn out as like first time home buyers. Like I said, for some of you, it could be just be you by yourself, and you might get a bump in the road with maybe 1 or 2 dings on your credit that has to be cleaned up. Others of you, this is a couple, and it's one of you whose finances might be just a smidgen, needs something cleaned up. But it's nothing major that's going to really be in your way. You may have some trouble maybe looking at houses where you are because of the weather. So you might have to resort to like maybe virtual tours or something like that, where you're not going to be able to get to the houses the way you want to. But for some of you, I feel like you're going to try to do this in a short period of time. It's doable, but you're going to be rushing. And I think that's what's going to like frazzle you a little bit. But either one of you, like I said, either your partner is the one who can be cool, calm, and collected and help ease your nerves a little bit about the situation. But if you're doing this on your own, you're going to have people around you to help you and guide you and help you kind of get into a more positive headspace to calm your nerves down. It's all going to be all right. You can always get an extension on your, your current residence where you are. Like if you're in an apartment, you can always switch to like a month to month. May cost you a little bit more, but if you're not able, make sure you just look for solutions and not look at just the problem. Look for your solutions. Okay. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. So I hope this message resonates with all of you guys. Feel free to comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. If this message didn't resonate with you, don't worry. I can always come back to you another day, or you can check out one of your other placement signs. Let's see, today is Monday, so Air Collective is now finished. Wednesday, I will be doing the Fire Sign Collective. Tomorrow, I will probably be on Instagram. You can find me there at Golden Abstracts, where I will be doing a self-care spotlight, where I will pull one of the signs out of my singing bowl and do a self-care spotlight message just for that particular sign. Okay? Probably like 20 minutes live, possibly. Haven't decided yet. But yeah, I will be getting that in possibly tomorrow, and I'll try to see if I can do one on Thursday as well. Earth Sign Collective, you will be going on Friday, and then we start all over again with the water signs. So until that time, I will see you guys soon. Hope you guys enjoy your week and upcoming Valentine's Day if you celebrate it. Thanks. Peace out.